into this video, I'll be looking at two trains, but they're the same class, so it's, well, I'm putting them in the same video. So I've got this Class 66 EWS and this Class 66 in DRS liveries. These are both from Worley in 2014, it's 2015 now, a bit late. And the reason I've got two is a bit of a story. When I got to Worley, I saw this one and I didn't want ERS, but not ERS, EWS. And this one was the first one I saw at a decent price. I did really want an EWS one, but I couldn't find one. But then as I was looking at Worley later, I've also found this one, so I had to buy that one too. This one was DC fitted. It had the Bachmann chip, which is called the older type of Bachmann chipping because it's obviously in the older packaging, and that works with the Hornby controller. And let's open them. So here we have the DRS Class 66 by Bachmann. I wouldn't bother getting the Hornby Class 66 mainly because it hasn't got lights, and lights are really needed on modern phones, I think, as pretty much a standard fitting. Plough came out. I don't remember my Class 66 with a plough because for some reason when I have those on they derail everywhere. So yeah, they're quite hard to get out of this box today. And noisy motorbike goes past. If I made the law, I would ban all motorbikes from having exhaust pipes which produce more than 50 decibels, but unfortunately I can't make those laws. So, putting it back in the box, and there you can see that is our first Class 66. Like the camera bit out because you can't really see much of the desk on there. Right, there we go. So, push it there. There we go. That's not very. I'll just open this one. So this is the EWS Class 66. Now this one's second hand. The other one was new. That one cost me £70. The second hand one cost me £80 actually, which is quite a bit more, but the obvious reason is because it's EWS livery, and that is the more popular livery for rich people. Right. Eek. Something fell out then. Cheers, another one of those ploughs. So they would just go there, but I don't use those because of the reasons I've just said. So I'll just put these back in the boxes now. The trains, the polystyrene back into the big box. And as you've seen in one of my previous videos, I do keep all my boxes stacked up just here. Well, I'm not showing you now, but oops, they are very close to where I am now. Right, so here we go. This is the another motorbike, or same one thing. No, this is the EWS and DRS Class 66. Now you can notice they're slightly different because this is a 66-1, this is a 66-1, and there are some minor differences between the classes. As you can see, the most obvious one would probably be the lighting is different. So which one should we look at first? That's a hard choice. Interesting to notice that they seem like they're the opposite way around. That's because I've got them the opposite way around. There, that's how they should be. Because you've got the two fans there on either side, and there's one fan in the back on that side, and it's not a fan, it's a grill. The two grills there. Right, so there was a dummy coupler there originally, but that kind of snapped off, and there is still the tissue marks from when I was using it to separate drawing, because I was using my body cement, which is a bit annoying because now it came off again and now I can't find it. Which is not really the best thing to do. Basically, it looked like the coupler was bent a bit, and I was trying to bend it back, and then it's quite fragile, so it came off. And I'm just going to try and move that tissue very quickly, so I'll be back in. Right, there we go. I've got some of it off. So here is the DBS one. There should be a couple there, of course, but it's come off. So it has a DCC chip, but it's the Hornby 8-pin decoder because I've got the selections. That does pretty much only work with Hornby and a few other chips, but it's sort of okay. There it's 66135, and yeah, I haven't got much to say about it. Detailing is good. There's a person in the cab there, you see. Maybe not. You can just see his face. I put my light on and, well, the main lights on, I put my review lights on, so. Oops. There we go. Forgot about this light. So now, there you go, you can see the little driver with the red coat on in there. Oops. So, right. I haven't done any recording of model trains for quite a while, so a bit out of I forget what to do. Right, so detailing, so the bogies are really nice. I like how it's got the steps on them. The EWS logo just there. Got these two fans, which are moulded plastic. Then you've got a mesh type plastic, not plastic, metal on the roof there. Now, the one thing which I think lets the model down slightly is this bit here, because it looks really plasticky compared to the rest of the train. And it's the same with the other one, which handrails do look very nice on it, and the buffers are sprung. You've got your little, like an O shape there for connecting pipes between trains, and yeah, this one doesn't run quite as well as the other one, probably because it's second hand. And for some reason with this one, when it's going around the track, the wheels will lift up and it will start to derail occasionally in certain directions, and I really don't know why that happens, but it doesn't make it so bad that you can hear it's off the track, but you can see it, so it's a bit unusual, that little glitch. So, go on to the next train now. It has detailing gain, which is good. Yeah, I never know what to say about detailing, so it's hard to know. Try and point out the features I like and what I don't like. This will be pretty much the same. I quite like how they've done the little yellow bits there. I'm not sure what they actually are, but that is quite good. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. What I do not like about these models, as you might be able to tell from here, is that the model splits apart to get inside it. And I don't like how that gap there separates. It's not so obvious on the camera, but it's really obvious in real life. But that, you can see where it splits, and that isn't really the best. So if you compare between the two trains, so you can see the window shapes are slightly different on each one, and I don't really have much more to say about them. I just think this one, the DRS one, does have a special coach got for the other day. Not that it's very realistic, or yeah, because usually be class 37, but I don't have any class 37s, and class 66s would occasionally pull this type of load. Admittedly, I do need 2 class 67s in the DRS livery, or I could just put those up together. That would look really terrible. And this one does have different motor speeds. They both go around the same speed, but this one will reach its top speed in the second half of the DCC controller. This one reaches its top speed in the first half of the DCC controller, to be shown. Anyway, the wagon I've got for this one is a little nuclear flask. There we go. I don't think it's number 60 or 09. Personally, I think it's 09, but other people I've asked said it's 60. Now, if you do have this wagon, one thing to look at is that these railings at the end are very, very delicate. They do really bend, so I haven't taken them off, I just noticed that, so if you get them, you will definitely need to make sure you pick it up from that area. It's all solid moulded rather than try looking. You wouldn't pick it up like that anyway. You can't really see what I'm doing. Out of the way. You wouldn't pick it up like that, so yeah. Suppose you might pick a wagon up. I don't know, just if you're putting it down, you don't want to get a train and go past it, so yeah. I think that's all I've got to say about it. It's like how it's got the domain on the livery. It's strange with freight train companies, because their liveries aren't so commercial as, say, London Midlands livery or Central Trains, but DRS have an online shop, which is very nice. Well, I haven't ordered anything off it, but I like the idea of how they sell things, and I would like to make a purchase with them soon, but it's finding the funds, because I would obviously prefer to buy model trains, and they do sell DRS model trains on their shop, so I think we'll put these on the tracks now. Have the couplers going in different directions so we can put a different load on them. So I'll put the EWS one on this track. And that's all on. And that is number 41 on the controller. And there we go. And put the lights on. There we go. I can see them, so I'll just zoom in for you. Yep, there we go. The camera isn't quite focusing properly there. So those are our backwards lights and reversing lights, and these are our forward lights, so quite nice. Now let's send it forwards a bit. And we'll put the direct to rail services one on this loop, and that's on. So again, that's number 40. Try going in first, because how things happened. And that's got the lights again. Not sure that isn't anything important. That's just my tin of screwdrivers. And I'll pick those up in a bit. So you can see there we've got its lights again, forwards and reverse. So put the nuclear wagon on it, nuclear flask wagon even. There we go. And I'll put a load on the EWS one, and then we will come back to it in well, instantly for you. There we go. I've got a small selection of wagons for the EWS ones to pull, because it takes ages to get them all out. So I've got this EWS wagon. I've got 2 of those. These are from the railways in Stetchford, just by the station. And they're second hand. This one's had a lamp attached to it, which is quite nice. They costed £5 each, which isn't too bad, even though it's RRP there. £5, but what I mean. I still think they're okay value. And I've got this one, which is an EWS. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. It's some sort of wagon. I've got the box over there somewhere, so I can find out if you're really desperate to know. Leave a comment. And then I've got this one, which is a little cafe wagon from Wally, again from the what are they called? One of the magazine stands. Was it the BRM one maybe? I think it might have been BRM magazine. But yeah, this is made by Dipod. The annoying thing with this though is that these couplers come off very easily, and it does have a big tendency to derail. I do quite like that wagon though, so I thought I'd get that one out. So they have got different couplers, which is a bit annoying, but it isn't the worst thing to happen. So just put those on quite quickly. And there we go. And there we go. So back that up a bit. There, and let's watch them go. And there we go, that's the Bachmann Class 66 in the two liveries I have got. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.